hours a day, all the layers of the atmosphere, and may find a few showers here and there, but they will be few and far between. So here's a look at our snooze alarm forecast as you head out to work. If in fact you have to work, a mix of clouds and sunshine, some cool temperatures around the 40-degree mark, warming up to 47 by lunchtime. Clouds on the increase, a slight chance of a shower. We'll have that slight chance of showers throughout the day. Winds are going to be picking up, especially later on this afternoon. 48 degrees for the drive home. That slight chance of a shower, a little bit breezy at that point. And in your live Viper planning forecast, we'll see highs tomorrow with lots of sunshine in the mid-50s, 70 for our high on Wednesday, and we're tracking another shot of wet weather for Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's send it over to Bonnie Johnson now for a look at Skycam 3 traffic on this Monday morning.
And it is Monday morning, so let's check out your Monday commute. Not too bad, a little bit busy at the Naval Station as usual this time of the day. You can see the HOV entrance on 564 picking up a little bit, but not too bad, as I said. Let's move over to Chesapeake. If you're around the Providence Road area, the Twin Bridge area, also you can see nice smooth traffic. And we'll jump to the peninsula for one last look at a camera there. And you can see at Settlers Landing heading towards the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. You're good to go. If you're wanting to check out areas and where you live, you can always go to WTKR and look at the cameras there on your traffic. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3.
All right, thank you, Bonnie. 5:55, coming up on 5:56 now on this Monday morning. They used to say on the TV show Cheers, you want to go where everybody knows your name. And for you, Juliet, I guess Hampton really is that place.
I think so, Kurt. My family's lived there for several generations, and you could say a lot of people there know the Bickford name.
So we're walking along what?
Bickford Street.
All right. So how cool is it having a street named after you?
Yeah, you know, I remember being a little girl, and this is in Phoebus, and we went to school in Phoebus, and driving down the street and saying, "Hey, Mom, stop, that's our street. Why don't we live there?" And so I remember thinking that was pretty cool, but my father tells me that it was named after my great-grandfather, and I'm not sure exactly when, but it's pretty fun. Not a very big street, but still cool, I think, nonetheless.
So you'd pop over Hardee's.
That's right. It is next door to the Hardee's, which is the landmark if you need it.
Yeah, so if you look for Bickford Street, it's right behind the Hardee's.
Get fries, a chocolate shake, and come on down Bickford Street.
Stroll down Bickford Street.
I probably won't be here when you come because it doesn't take very long to walk down Bickford Street. As you can see, we finished our walk pretty quickly, but still pretty fun.
But how cool is that?
Yeah, definitely neat.
I'm sure somewhere in Hampton Roads there is a William. I think there are several William Street.
You can just go ahead and claim all of them.
All right, so what do we have on tap for tomorrow?
We're going to take a look at some other Bickford landmarks. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise.
Ooh, well,
yeah,
we'll have to stick around. Well, still to come on News Channel 3 this morning, one Norfolk woman, she's had enough.
She says drivers are speeding through her neighborhood and blowing stop signs. Police say they can't help, so she came to News Channel 3 to take action. Right now, it's 5:57. This is News Channel 3 this morning.
News Channel 3 is taking action. Check it out.
All car dealers talk about selection, service, savings, but really the most important thing we can offer you is trust. Trust that we are what we say we are and do what we say we do. Trust that will help you make the right choices and that your satisfaction is our #1 goal. We've made the commitment to earn the trust of generations of Virginians, and we're committed to earning yours. Come see for yourself at Beach Ford.
World class Beach Ford.
Forget it. Just because you're right doesn't mean you'll get what you deserve. When you've been injured, you can't go against the insurance companies and their lawyers alone. You need your own lawyers, and you need them now. Call us. I'm Rick Rtajak. At Pete Decker & Partners, you'll have your own legal team working hard for you. Get the legal help you need and the people who really care.
At Decker, the most important thing about our law firm is helping people.
Helping people.
Please, sir, I really don't know what you want me to say here.
I just want the truth.
But I already told you the truth.
There's this little man inside my head saying, there's something wrong here, Peter.
There's a little man inside your head? Sir, I promise you this is a certified pre-owned BMW.
Then how do you explain those brakes?
Pre-owned, we swear. Visit your local BMW center for more information on these special offers.
Steaming. It's never been used like this before.
We used an innovative way of steaming to create cafe steamers.
For restaurant-inspired recipes steamed fresh in your microwave. Try Healthy Choice Cafe Steamers.
Stop
stop! These mother hens think new egg beaters with yolk are real eggs, because they are. Now with a touch of yolk, but with 75% less cholesterol. New egg beaters with yolk. The real thing, only better.
What do you look for when you're shopping for a new car? Well, you definitely want fuel efficiency. A sense of style and sleek design would be nice. A larger, luxurious interior. And quality and dependability are a given. And just being named the most fuel-efficient car in its class is a lucky strike extra. The all-new Accord from Honda. And the best way to see all the limited-time Honda offers is to go to Yahoo and search Shop Honda. Then come see us. But hurry, these offers won't last long.
Right now, News Channel 3 this morning, hear firsthand from flood victims as officials in one state are keeping a close eye on high water threatening to cause even more devastation.
And the Iraq War has reached a grim new milestone less than a week after the 5th anniversary of the invasion.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 at 6 a.m.
Good morning and welcome to News Channel 3 this morning. I'm Juliet Bickford.
I'm Kurt Williams. It is 6 o'clock on a Monday morning, so it's back to work and back to work with a new face on the morning show.
Yeah, you know what? I go away for a week. You've traded Dominique in.
So Dominique getting to sleep in this morning.
That's
You'll
right.
be able to see her at 5:30 p.m.
I think she's probably loving that. But you know what? I'm loving being on the morning show because I did the morning show for about 5 years in Roanoke. So not really a new thing for me.
Up and early, and it's a little chilly early on right now.
Yeah, walk outside if you need to wake up because it'll definitely do that.
Yeah, that will definitely wake you up. Here's a look at live Viper radar right now, and you won't run into any rain as you head out, at least here at home. But we do expect the possibility of a few showers around for today. Temperatures, yeah, a little chilly. Mid-30s right now in Newport News. Mid-40s, though, as we head toward Norfolk and Portsmouth. 39 degrees currently in Chesapeake. The farther north you go, the cooler it gets. Look at that, below the freezing mark right now on the eastern shore. And upper 40s pushing toward 50 degrees right now for the Outer Banks. So your first forecast takes you through your workday, if in fact you do have to work today. For your drive to work, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Chance of some showers around lunchtime throughout the afternoon. Again, they'll be few and far between. I'll tell you about some much warmer weather on the way coming up in 2 minutes.
We're following breaking news this morning in Norfolk. Right now, crews are battling a house fire on West 40th and Powhatan Avenue. No word on any injuries. We have a crew on the way, and we'll bring you the latest as it comes into our newsroom.
Less than a week after the 5th anniversary of the start of the Iraq War, another grim mark has been reached. 4 U.S. soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb in Baghdad yesterday. According to the Associated Press, the overall American death toll is now at least 4,000. And this news comes on the heels of reports that a local Air Force airman was killed in Afghanistan over the weekend. The Department of Defense says Tech Sergeant William Jefferson Jr. of Norfolk was killed when his vehicle encountered an improvised explosive device. Jefferson was set to come home in about a month. His brother-in-law, John Davis, tells News Channel 3 that Will was devoted to everything in life from his job to his family.
Will was a great person, loved life to its fullest. He's a wonderful brother, devoted to his family.
Jefferson leaves behind a wife and a young daughter, and we also hear that his wife is pregnant and expecting the couple's second daughter in May. Jefferson's squadron has planned a memorial for him Wednesday at Pope Air Force Base in Fayetteville, North Carolina. His family says they will plan their own local memorial service after that one.
Arkansas is just starting to add up the damage from recent storms. Early estimates are $2 million. Officials say the number will grow as flooding continues. Forecasters say it will be the middle of the week before rivers statewide can see significant drops. The flooding waters have left some residents' homes underwater, literally. Water has begun receding in areas to the north in both Missouri and Illinois. And around here this morning, as we've been talking about, just a little bit cool. And we're going to check in with Patrick, Rocky, and our live Viper radar with our weather on the threes. What's going on, Patrick?
Well, hi, Juliet. Yeah, we have a slight chance we could see a few showers here at home to start off our work week, if in fact you do have to work today. But yeah, it is chilly as you step out the door. Here's a look at live Viper radar, and I've got the satellite image on here so you can see off to our west and north a lot of clouds around. There are some breaks here at home, and then a lot of clouds down to our south from a storm system that's developing, and that's really what's going going to give us our best shot at wet weather. There are a few showers just to the north on the northern neck and then off to the west in the Richmond suburbs, and even some snow up in the higher elevations of Virginia and North Carolina. But here at home, as we turn on the live sweeps here, you see we're not finding any wet weather as you head out for your morning commute, if in fact you do have to commute this morning. It's that time of the morning when we always check our buoy network, and as we look in on the harbor here over toward the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, winds are gusting to 13 there at the mouth of the bay, but much calmer as we head on the Elizabeth River, winds gusting to around 8 around the West Norfolk Bridge, and up the York River toward the Coleman Bridge, winds gusting only to around 9. So fairly calm this morning, but those winds are going to be picking up, and that's why we do expect the small craft advisory flags to go up this afternoon on the Chesapeake Bay with northeast winds at 10 to 20 knots, and that'll kick up 2 to 3 foot waves, 4 to 5 foot seas out on the Atlantic coastal waters, and those seas really kicking up because of that coastal storm that we were talking about that's going to develop, and 2 foot waves for the sounds of North Carolina with small craft advisory flags going up later on this evening. So here's what you can expect as you step out the door. A little chilly around Chesapeake, 37 degrees, low in mid-40s though for the beach in Norfolk and Portsmouth. As we cross the world's greatest harbor, we'll find temperatures in the mid and upper 30s for Gloucester and Williamsburg and Newport News. A little warmer in Hampton at 41 degrees. West of the bay, 30s across the board for Waverly and Cortland and Franklin. 37 right now in surprising Suffolk. And no surprise, it's a little chilly on the eastern shore this morning. 31 in Wallops Island. We've jumped above the freezing mark in Exmoor at 34 and warmer still toward Cape Charles at 43. And across northeastern North Carolina, mid-40s for Moyock and Elizabeth City. Upper 40s right now for Nags Head and Manteo. The farther inland you get, the chillier it gets, though. 36 right now around Ahoskie. Your live Viper Planning forecast shows highs today only around the 50-degree mark, and the breezy conditions this afternoon will make it feel cooler. A stray shower a possibility, but I think most of us will stay dry. More sunshine tomorrow, a little warmer, mid-50s. 70 our forecast high for Wednesday, 72 on Friday, and a chance of some showers, unfortunately, for the weekend, Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's check in with Bonnie Johnson now for a look at your Monday morning Skycam 3 traffic.
Monday morning commute, you were showing us the beautiful Town Center camera, so we'll start at Town Center and take a look at 264. If you're heading westbound at Independence, you can see traffic is flowing nice and smooth, so if you're heading towards the Witch Duck Road area, you're good to go this morning on that road. If you're also going to be heading to the downtown tunnel, let's take a look at 264 between Frederick and Effingham. Nice and smooth, no delays whatsoever there, and we'll shoot over to the high-rise bridge. If you're going to be on Monitor Merrimack, you can see it's nice and smooth there as well. So have a great commute. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3 Traffic.
Bonnie, thank you very much. 6:06 on this Monday morning. Funeral arrangements have been announced for the 2 victims of last week's shooting rampage at a Virginia Beach apartment complex. Services for Sam Shestuhl will be held today at noon at the Hebrew Cemetery in Norfolk. That's on Princess Anne and Tidewater. Services for Rebecca Hughes will be held at Altmeyer Funeral Home in Virginia Beach Wednesday night at 7. Shestuhl and Hughes were shot and killed by William Smith at the Thalia Gardens Apartments last Wednesday. Williams, whose mother was in the process of being evicted from that apartment complex, shot 3 other people before turning the gun on himself.
Police in Norfolk are searching for a man who robbed a fast food restaurant. It happened just before 4 Sunday afternoon at the Subway on East Little Creek Road. Police say they're looking for a black man about 5 foot 4 inches tall and weighing about 155 pounds. Police say he was wearing a black hat, a gray jacket, and gray sweatpants. If you know anything about this robbery, call Crime Line. Remember, when calling Crime Line, you don't have to give your name, and you may even get a reward for your information.
North Carolina legislators are trying to find someone to replace House Representative Thomas Wright, and now they need someone, you could say, with the right stuff. He was expelled from office on Thursday. A special session determined that he mishandled or hid about $340,000 in loans and contributions. Wright denies any wrongdoing, and he's already filed for re-election and will be on the ballot in the May 6th primary.
This morning, News Channel 3 is taking action. A Norfolk woman says drivers are speeding in her neighborhood and just blowing through stop signs. But when she called police, she says they told her they just don't have the manpower to do anything. So we took our cameras out to see just how bad the situation really is. Check out what we found. This truck didn't even stop. And this is a 4-way stop. You can see the driver just goes right through the intersection. Those who live here are concerned that many walk along the road and they're afraid someone might get hurt.
We have a whole neighborhood full of kids, and I'm scared that one day that someone is going to get hit.
We called the Norfolk Police Department about this situation, but our calls went unanswered. We will, of course, stay on top of this story and bring you the latest when we get more information. News Channel 3 is always taking action for you. If you'd like us to look into a concern, just call the Taking Action hotline at 446-1352 or email us at takingaction@WTKR.com.
The new housing lottery system at Old Dominion University is under fire this morning. The university is becoming more selective about who can live on campus, which means some returning students won't have a room this fall. The new housing system favors newer students and those with better grades and memberships in college organizations. Many say the system is unfair to upperclassmen, and they also are upset because they're saying, look, for students that have to work full-time, they don't have the opportunity to get involved in college activities. But if you're out of space, I don't know what you do.
I was going to say, I think it's a tricky situation a lot of colleges are facing as more and more students coming up into college age. Well, rising gas prices, that's another issue. Many of us are thinking twice about those spacious SUVs these days.
Yeah, those gas guzzlers. So now Detroit is scrambling to come up with cars that people can actually afford to put on the road. But is it enough? Details next.
And it's first day of spring break for many local kids. Maybe you're going to head to South Padre Island. Check that out. Temperatures 60s, 70s, even 80s this week. I'll tell you about some 70s on the way for our weather. That's coming up next.
This segment of News Channel 3 brought to you by CI Travel and Carnival Cruise Line.
Free market competition built America into the greatest nation in the world. At Beach Ford and Barton Ford Lincoln Mercury, we welcome that competition because Ford products are the best and the best value. Come see the exciting new vehicles suited to your individual needs. See why we keep selling all these cars and trucks. Meet the people who provide the quality service our customers enjoy. Speaking of competition, check out the prices.
Beach Ford, Barton Ford, Lincoln Mercury.
Yeah, now you can choose the size of your circle.
Chad's stealing another one.
Do it!
Wizard!
Who summons the wizard? See you guys. Hey, what's up?
Now with my circle, you can choose 5, 10, or 20 numbers to call for free.
We don't know what to do. You can do whatever you want. I chose the 20.
What?
Yeah, the ogres and the elves are always chatting me up. Oh, Chad, can you believe these guys?
My Circle. Get unlimited free calling to any 5, 10, or 20 numbers on any network only from Alta Wireless.
Today I really struggled with my fibromyalgia. I had pain all over. My muscles ached, so tender to the touch. Fibromyalgia is a real widespread pain condition, which also makes daily activities difficult. But until recently, there were no medicines approved by the FDA to manage fibromyalgia. Prescription Lyrica is the first and only FDA-approved treatment that can help relieve fibromyalgia pain and improve function.
Lyrica is not for everyone. Tell your doctor right away about any serious allergic reaction that causes swelling or affects breathing or skin, or changes in eyesight, including blurry vision or muscle pain with fever or tired feeling. Some of the most common side effects of Lyrica are dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands and feet. You should not drive or operate machinery until you know how Lyrica affects you. Do not drink alcohol while taking Lyrica.
Ask your doctor if Lyrica is right for you.
Haynes Furniture will be closed until 9 a.m. Wednesday, preparing for our biggest sale of the year.
Everything here starts at the lowest price in Virginia.
On Big Wednesday, we'll go 25 to 50% lower than that.
Prices that come and go on one day of the year. Only this year is special.
This is the 10th year of Big Wednesday.
It means this year, the prices have got to be that much better.
It took all of our suppliers, our owners, and our employees to contribute.
That's how the price of your new furniture will be so much lower this year on Big Wednesday 2.0.
And this year, you get the prices and you pay nothing. No money down, no interest, and no payments for the next 2 years.
And on top of all of that, you'll receive another 10% back on everything you get.
On the 10th anniversary of the biggest sale in furniture.
Big Wednesday 10.0 from all of us at Haynes.
Live Viper Radar Weather is brought to you by your local Chevy dealer.
.13 the time now on this Monday morning. Weather and traffic on the 3s. Forget about April showers. March showers are the thing. Actually, March is one of our wettest months behind July and August. In March, we typically get a little more than 4 inches of rain and could see a little bit to add to the totals for today, although I think most of us are going to stay dry on this Monday. Live look outside right now, and it is dry as we take you to the peninsula. This from our Oyster Point newsroom there at the city center, and things are looking fine. Some clouds in the sky this morning, but you'll see on live Viper radar here close to home, they are not producing any rain. Our sweep spinning around across Hampton Roads and northeastern North Carolina, showing dry conditions. Just head up toward west of Richmond, though. We're seeing a few showers, and in the higher elevations, even a few snow showers. As a matter of fact, we'll widen things out. You can see around the Roanoke area, a little bit of snow falling, and again, where it's a little chillier, there is some snow, but here at home, we don't expect any snow. And in fact, for most of us, we don't expect any rain. Just some chilly temperatures for today and a lot of clouds around, especially this afternoon, and the winds will be picking up as well. Coastal system develops, but it stays far enough offshore that most of us will not see rain, but along the coast, we are going to see some very windy conditions. And then as we head toward tomorrow, the winds die down and the sky's clear, so we should enjoy plenty of sunshine tomorrow. And then these arrows shift around more to the south and the west for Wednesday. And boy, we've got a nice warm up on the way. So we just have to get through one cool day. Tomorrow's a little better. And by Wednesday, we're going to have some very spring-like weather for us. No spring showers today for most of us. Just a 20% chance for the eastern shore and the peninsulas, 30% chance for west of the bay, south side, and across northeastern North Carolina. Chilly start to the day in Chesapeake, 39 degrees, mid-40s in Norfolk, low 40s right now around Hampton. Chillier in Newport News, 37 at the Newport News Williamsburg Airport. Same story for the Williamsburg Jamestown Airport, below the freezing mark right now around Wallops Island at 31, but a warmer 48 for both Manio and for KDH. Winds, not a big factor this morning. We do have 12-mile-per-hour winds in Elizabeth City and around the 7 cities. Winds starting to pick up just a bit in Portsmouth, 14-mile-per-hour winds, 12-mile-per-hour winds right now for the Norfolk International Airport, and that trend will continue through the day. North-northeasterly winds at 10 to 20 today, so a little breezy. Tomorrow, the winds die down from the northeast at around 10 to 15, then pick right back up on Wednesday to really warm us up. Southwest winds at 15 to 25, and then east-southeasterly winds on Thursday, 10 to 15 miles per hour. So where are we headed today temperature-wise? Not much higher. 48 right now around Dam Neck, 51 in Holland, 51 also for Norge, upper 40s around Fort Eustis and Nassau Langley, and for Simpkins on the eastern shore and across northeastern North Carolina, mid-50s around Conway, around 51 for Frog Island, and then mid and upper 40s on the Outer Banks. Your live Viper planning forecast shows tomorrow, 55 degrees, lots of sunshine, up to 70 on Wednesday. Boy, that's really the pick day this week. In fact, a little bit warmer by Friday, 72 degrees, and then a chance of some showers, maybe even a stray thunderstorm as we head Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's head over to Bonnie Johnson now for a check on your Monday morning Skycam 3 traffic.
And if you're heading towards the Naval Station, you haven't left for your house yet, you might want to run because, as you can see behind me, traffic's backed up at the runway tunnel. So we'll take a look at the cameras and go through and see 564 west of the runway tunnel. Definitely some slow going there, so be careful on the roadways this morning. Although they're nice and clear, they are still a little busy. Let's take a look at the 264-64 interchange. Just your usual commute traffic on this Easter, or I guess Easter Monday is what we used to call it in North Carolina. I don't know if we still call it Easter Monday or not. We always celebrated Monday. And here I am. You can see 64 at Mallory backing up at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. So Monday morning commute, nice and busy. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3 traffic.
Thank you, Bonnie. 6:17 now on this Monday morning. Officials in Arkansas say some explosions at a meatpacking plant destroyed the facility and caused an ammonia gas leak, and that leak forced 180 people from their homes. Officials say the fire started in a freezer section of the Cargill Meat Solutions plant. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it's the town's largest employer. Fire crews are letting the fire burn itself out due to the danger of gases. Oil prices may have pulled back a little bit from record levels, but the price at the pump is still as painful as ever.
I think so. The national average price for unleaded is now $3.26 a gallon. Unbelievable. As News Channel 3's Alan Chernoff shows us, that's having a big impact on what makes a new car a winner.
Jim McQuaid is looking to economize his ride. He's checking out hybrid SUVs that are more fuel efficient than his thirsty Toyota Sequoia. It's a growing concern with gas prices well above $3 a gallon and rising.
If it hits like $4.50, $5, I'll definitely get rid of the truck, no matter what. And I'll just take whatever I can afford at the time that gets the best gas mileage.
The comforts of a virtual living room on wheels are still appealing, but for many Americans, it's time to get real. Soaring gas prices and an unstable economy are a toxic mix for the wallet.
It's become real easy for consumers to say, well, I really need a smaller car. I need something more efficient. I can get along in something not quite as big as I used to have.
At the New York Auto Show, fuel efficiency is making cars nearly as sexy as the 8-seaters that ruled the road in the days of $2 gas. Automakers are well aware that Americans are moving away from gas guzzlers towards plain old vehicles, but Detroit has a bit of a problem with that. You see, there's not a lot of profit in a $20,000 car. So automakers still offer plenty of big vehicles and lots of luxury, for which they can charge premium prices. fact is, America remains a truck-loving nation. Light trucks and SUVs still outsell cars, according to Edmunds.com, but it's the smaller trucks and SUVs that increasingly are in demand.
In used vehicles, there's going to be a glut of these large, very thirsty SUVs on the marketplace that are just going to be worth nothing.
In two-vehicle families, it's often the SUV that collects dust in the garage.
It takes almost $50 to fill up the tank, so that's becoming heavy on my pockets.
Which means the old reliable car is often becoming the workhorse for families trying to save in this tough economy. Alan Chernoff, CNN, New York.
I know in our family, we try to really park the SUV as much as we can and pack the family in the smaller car, because, I mean, it's ugly when you go to the pump to fill
It's true,
up.
and now I'm driving from Hampton over here to Norfolk, so it's a little bit more gas that I'm using, but I'm actually not driving home to see my family from Roanoke quite as often.
So it kind of balances
out. It all
out.
evens out.
Well, still to come on News Channel 3 on this Monday morning.
A Marine is finally getting to settle in at home with his new best friend, and from the looks of it, Nuts the dog couldn't be happier. We'll show you why next.
Well, chilly start to spring break for many kids, but maybe you're going to head to the warmer climates in Miami. Look at that, temperatures in the 70s all week. I'll tell you about some 70-degree weather and some showers on our horizon. That's coming up next.
Your News Channel 3 is brought to you in part by BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
We didn't set out to be a getaway car or an art car. We didn't intend to be a part of any subculture or pop culture. We didn't set out to play games or to start a religion. We just made the car, the BMW 3 Series, another expression of independence from a company built on it. Lease a BMW 328i for $369 a month until April 30th.
Leonard? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Leonard?
Oh boy, group hug. Okay. It's a new Big Bang Theory at its new time. Then, everybody's buzzing about it. Britney Spears on a new How I Met Your Mother.
Can we have sex and then go shopping?
I like you.
New Big Bang Theory, followed by Britney Spears on a new How I Met Your Mother. CBS tonight.
Since 1988, Door Masters has served all of Hampton Roads from the south side to the peninsula. We're family-owned and pride ourselves on providing you with leading door products like Anderson, Pella, Rayner, Gelwind, and more. From our knowledgeable sales staff to our professional technicians, we'll ensure you get the best product that meets your needs. Visit one of our 2 convenient showrooms in Chesapeake or Newport News. Call us today for a free in-house consultation or visit us online for more information. Door Masters, the finishing touch on the American dream.
That should do it. Enjoy your new shower.
Cavaliers partnered with Google to bring you the revolutionary new bundle, C2. Delivered over our fiber-based network, you get high-speed internet that's faster than cable and 100 times faster than dial-up, access to hundreds of Google applications, and your own dedicated internet connection, so you don't have to share with your neighbors. You also get phone service with unlimited local and long-distance calling, and 12 free calling features. All this for only $50. Visit getc2.com. or call 877-50 for C2.
When my doctor told me I had to lower my cholesterol, I was shocked. I worried about the foods I'd have to eat. But you do what you have to.
My wife insists I eat whole grain oats to help lower my cholesterol. I made the commitment for her.
I was told eating certain foods can help lower my cholesterol. I guess it's a sacrifice I have to make.
Honey Nut Cheerio cereal tastes great and can help lower cholesterol.
No one said it would be easy.
Be happy, be healthy.
.23 on this Monday morning, and it's always hard to wake up on a Monday morning. I think a little tougher when it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is a little chilly out there. Of course, it could be worse, and it could be raining or something else.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, so not so bad. Although we do have a slight chance of some showers around for today, Juliet. Let's get a look at live Viper radar. And you see, here close to home, we are sweeping dry. Live Viper radar, even when it's dry, continues to search all the layers of the atmosphere 24/7. Not finding any wet weather, but there is that possibility today. You see that in your snooze alarm forecast. Let's get you caught up in case you're just rolling out of bed for your morning commute. 40 degrees, mix of clouds and sunshine, cool temperatures. We're going to have a chance of some showers, though, as we head through the day. Again, I think they're going to be few and far between, more clouds than anything else as we head toward lunchtime. And then through the afternoon, the winds are going to pick up, so it's going to be a bit breezy as we head through the afternoon. 48 degrees for your drive home, and slight chance of a shower and breezy conditions. So your live Viper planning forecast shows skies clear for tomorrow, lots of sunshine, mid-50s, so a little bit warmer tomorrow, a whole lot warmer on Wednesday. 70 degrees, breezy conditions, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Not bad for Thursday and Friday. Another shot at showers, possibly a thunderstorm for Saturday and into early on Sunday. All right, let's send it over to Bonnie Johnson now for a look at your Monday morning Skycam 3 traffic.
Thank you, Patrick. And the roads are starting to pick up as well. You're talking about the breezes picking up, the roads are picking up. So if you're heading out, be sure to save a little time. If you're going towards Providence Road, the Twin Bridges area, you can see traffic starting to pick up. We're also going to take a look at Effingham. If you're heading towards the downtown tunnel in Portsmouth, if you're coming from Portsmouth, we'll take a look at that camera. 264 Effingham Street, just normal commute time traffic at this time of the day on a Monday morning. And we'll look at Settlers Landing now. If you're heading towards the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, back up, back up, back up. It was 2 miles to Mallory. Now you can see it's affecting Settlers Landing as well. So save a little extra time if you're heading towards the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3 Traffic.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. At 6:25, two Chesapeake sisters are taking their corny discovery all the way to the bank. Melissa McIntyre and her sister Emily sold their Illinois cornflake for $1,350 on eBay. The buyer, Monty Kerr from TriviaMania.com. The McIntyres say they'll use the money for a family vacation. They've even started a little bit of an eBay trend. The site now lists cornflakes shaped like Virginia and Hawaii.
Why not? $1,000? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking about doing that. All right, well, we're sure many of you pulled out your Sunday best for the Easter holiday. In Texas, even the pets got out their best attire for a day in the park. It was the annual Easter in the Park event. Check them out, featuring the Pooch Parade and a costume contest. Hundreds of pets paraded in Lee Park, adorned in flashy fashions, and competition was fierce. The Pooches vie for awards such as Best Dressed Dog and even Best Owner Pet Lookalike.
She's sporting sunglasses and a tutu.
All the proceeds from the event went to preserving the park.
A Marine and his best friend have been reunited. Nubs, the dog, was waiting as Major Brian Dennis returned from Iraq. The 36-year-old Marine found Nubs while on patrol in Anbar province. The dog was badly hurt, and Dennis took it upon himself to nurse Nubs back to health. Friends and family raised the money to fly Nubs back to the U.S., where he's been waiting patiently for the Major to return from his tour in Iraq.
He's healthier. He's softer. Like he used to be really dirty and rough, and he just looks a lot better. And he's probably gained a few pounds, definitely. Yeah, he looks awesome. He really does.
As you can see, it's a pretty happy homecoming for all. And still to come on News Channel 3 this morning, some local sailors are being called heroes.
Some motorcycle flies past us. I'm probably doing like 65, 70. This dude flies by me, he's probably doing like 100.
This weekend, a motorcycle rider is flung into the bay after a nasty crash, and that's when these sailors dove in to try to save him. The time is now 6:27. You're watching News Channel 3 on a Monday morning.
Haynes is closed till 9 a.m. Big Wednesday when the doors bust open on $700 media walls for $199, $2,200 bedrooms $895. Every price that much better, plus another 10% back and pay nothing for 2 years. Year 10 of the biggest sale day in furniture.
Morning, boys.
Hey, Rainbow.
Hello, Rainbow. What?
Did you get breakfast this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing a special cereal diet.
Why don't you try a Jimmy Dean Delight sandwich?
I shouldn't.
You should. Turkey sausage, whole grain muffin.
It's good.
Yeah, and look, your color's coming back already.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's colorful and happy. I'm getting out of here.
The day begins with a happy breakfast. Jimmy Dean Delights, 1/3 fewer calories, half the fat, all the breakfast.
Electronic stability control is standard, and the Sonata gets up to 28 miles per gallon. Plus, right now, you can get $3,000 cash back.
What do you mean, Adam Smith? Best-selling author of The Money Game?
Take the money you save and buy an insured CD.
Yeah.
The Hyundai Dollars and Cents sales event. Right now, get a 2008 Sonata with $3,000 cash back.
See your Hampton Roads Hyundai dealer today.
People spend too many days with seasonal nasal allergy symptoms like congestion. Only prescription Nasonex is proven to help prevent most seasonal nasal allergy symptoms, including congestion, so you can have more symptom-free days. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex for more symptom-free days.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex.
Well, one day I was going through some bills of mine. Ran across a couple of bills I thought I had paid that week, and I found out I didn't pay them that week. When I came to the door, they all greeted me. They were smiling, and they was very polite. Well, I knew it. They took care of me, and I was on my way out.
I'd spent a little more money than expected. I went into Speedy Cash, and they were able to help me get the money I needed. I would definitely recommend all friends and family to Speedy Cash, as they are the fastest in the business.
Come on down to Speedy Cash. We'll always be here when you need us.
There's no fiber in this.
Manager. Fiber One honey cluster cereal, that's really good.
Right, and if it tastes good, there's no fiber.
It's actually got about half a day's worth of fiber in it.
So
right
there,
on the bottom.
right on the box.
Okay. Honey, touch of brown sugar, crunchy clusters.
Right, any twigs?
Twigs, no. Delicious, yes.
Right, so where's the fiber?
Maybe it's hiding in the honey clusters.
Rethink fiber with Fiber One.
Hanes is closed till 9 a.m. Big Wednesday when the doors bust open on $1,300 reclining sofas for $544. $1,200 dining sets, $295. Every price that much better, plus another 10% back and pay nothing for 2 years. Year 10 of the biggest sale in furniture.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 this morning.
6:30 on a Monday morning. Good morning. Welcome to News Channel 3 this morning. I'm Kurt Williams, and who do we have here?
I'm Juliet Bickford.
You know, you take a week off.
Big changes.
Yeah, welcome to you, Hampton native. We've got the peninsula covered here, Hampton and the Newport News.
We were just reminiscing about memories.
Yeah, that's right.
School days, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, real quickly, if you're wondering where Dominique is, Dominique right now maybe is setting her alarm clock right now.
Other
maybe
side of the
probably sleeping.
Yeah. So you'll be able to check her out at 5:30 p.m. from here on out.
All right, well, we're going to start the work week, if in fact you have to work today, on the cool side. Temperatures below normal, but most of us should stay dry. Right now, live Viper radar is showing us a few light showers off to our northwest and a slight chance that we could see some here at home, but I think most of us are going to stay dry. It's 37 right now in Newport News, 41 in Juliet's hometown, that is Hampton, 44 degrees in Norfolk, and a cooler 39 around Chesapeake. Around the region, 30s to the north and 40s to the south, and your first forecast takes you through your workday. Mix of clouds and sunshine, around 40 today, warming up into the upper 40s, low 50s, a chance of some showers as we head through the day. I'll tell you about some much warmer weather on the way coming up in about a minute and a half.
Well, we're following breaking news in Norfolk, where fire crews are battling a house fire at West 40th and Powhatan Avenue. That's right near Old Dominion University. The fire is out. When crews arrived there, the house was fully engulfed. The fire spread to 3 neighboring buildings. One firefighter suffered minor injuries.
The death toll in Iraq has reached new heights this morning. The war in Iraq has claimed at least 4,000. 4 U.S. soldiers were killed by a roadside bomb in Baghdad on Sunday, according to the Associated Press. That brings the overall American death toll in the 5-year war to at least 4,000. The new death toll comes on the heels of reports that over the weekend a local Air Force airman was killed in Afghanistan. The Department of Defense says Tech Sergeant William Jefferson Jr. of Norfolk was killed when his vehicle encountered an improvised explosive device. Jefferson was set to come home in about a month. His brother-in-law, John Davis, tells News Channel 3 Will was devoted to everything in his life, from his job to his family.
Will was a great person, loved life to its fullest. He's a wonderful brother, devoted to his family.
Jefferson leaves behind a wife and young daughter. We also hear his wife is pregnant and expecting the couple's second daughter in May. Jefferson's squadron has planned a memorial for him Wednesday at Pope Air Force Base in Fayetteville, North Carolina. His family says they'll plan their own local memorial service after that one.
Forecasters say historic flooding along the White River in eastern Arkansas could add to the misery in the state, where the financial costs already in the millions. Look at this. This is a mess. Flooding expected this week, and additional flooding is expected across Missouri, too. Patrick, man, when you see, I mean, that is just amazing when you see that.
It really is. As a matter of fact, what's it been? 25 years since the big flood in 1993. I covered that out in the Midwest, and that's actually one of the first things that got me interested in meteorology. Real mess out there. We've had dry conditions here at home. We're still in a minor drought here at home and could use more rain. We're not seeing any this morning. Just a lot of clouds as we look out on Virginia Beach from our camera atop the Armada Hoffler Tower. Here's a look at live Viper radar. There is a storm system developing down to the south, and it will be moving in our general direction. It's going to stay off the coast and will bring us some clouds and a slight chance of some showers. We are seeing some showers off to our west, even some snow showers in the higher elevations of Virginia and North Carolina right now. But it looks like for the morning commute anyway, we will be dry. A little closer in look here with live Viper radar and our 3D sweeps. Not finding any wet weather across Hampton Roads and northeastern North Carolina. This time of the morning, we always check our buoy network to find out what's going on out on the water, and it also gives us a good idea of what's happening around our bridges and overpasses. And around the West Norfolk Bridge, winds have kicked up to around 15 miles per hour at the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Look at that, a wind gust of 21. So winds are already picking up, and as we head up the York River toward the Coleman Bridge, fairly light winds gusting to around 7. But those winds are going to be picking up, and we do expect small craft advisory flags to go up this afternoon for the Chesapeake Bay with northeast winds at 10 to 20 knots and 2 to 3 foot waves. 4 to 5 foot seas out on the Atlantic coastal waters as that coastal system develops. It'll really kick things up, and 2 foot waves for the sounds of North Carolina, and a small craft advisory this evening. So here's what to expect as you step out the door this morning. Temperatures mainly in the 40s on the south side with the exception of Chesapeake where we're at 37, northeast winds at around 12 miles per hour. On the peninsulas, mid and upper 30s for Gloucester, Williamsburg, Newport News, 41 degrees right now in Hampton. As we take you west of the bay, 30s across the board, mid 30s right now for Waverly and Cortland and Franklin, 37 right now in Suffolk. On the beautiful eastern shore, we're down below the freezing mark, Wallops Island, chilly start. 34 right now for Exmoor, a little warmer in Cape Charles at 43 degrees. You're getting the influence of the warmer bay waters. Upper 40s right now for Manio and Nags Head, getting the influence of the Gulf Stream waters there. 39 in beautiful Edenton, 37 this morning in South Mills. Your live Viper planning forecast shows high temperatures today around the 50-degree mark, so a little bit below normal and a bit breezy. That chance of a few scattered showers. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, 70 on Wednesday, 72 on Friday, and another shot at showers and storms Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's check the Monday morning commute now with Bonnie Johnson and Skycam 3 traffic.
Your usual Monday morning commute, I should say. Good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at the cameras. The high-rise bridge, not too bad. Just your usual traffic, as you can see, going both directions. Actually, nice and smooth flowing this morning. Let's take a look if you're going 264 west towards Norfolk. You can see Witch Duck Road if you've just passed Town Center. All of that nice and smooth. No major accidents to report. We do have some delays if you're heading towards the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. It's about 2.5 mile back up towards Settlers Landing. It actually looks like it clears up between Settlers and Mallory, but I just wanted to show you that camera so you kind of get an idea what you're in for. Have a great commute. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3 Traffic.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. The 2 victims of last week's shooting rampage in Virginia Beach will be laid to rest this week. Services for Sam Shestool will be held today at the Hebrew Cemetery in Norfolk. That's on Princess Anne and Tidewater. Services will begin at noon. Services for Rebecca Hughes will be held at Altmeyer Funeral Home in Virginia Beach on Wednesday night at 7. Shestool and Hughes were shot and killed by William Smith at the Thalia Gardens Apartments last Wednesday. William shot 3 other people before turning the gun on himself. This morning, Newport News police need your help finding a gunman. Police say late Friday night, 21-year-old Brian Coyle was shot several times on Tyler Avenue. That's between Jefferson Avenue and Harpersville Road. Coyle was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Now police do need help finding the person or people responsible. If you have any information, call Crime Line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP.
New this morning, Al-Qaeda's number 2 is calling on Muslims to avenge Israel's recent offensive in the Gaza Strip and attack Israeli and American interests. The 4-minute audio message from Amin al-Zawahiri accuses Egypt's president of helping Israel in the offensive by sealing off the border between Egypt and Gaza. The message was posted earlier today on 2 websites.
A trio of sailors are being hailed as heroes. It's not for anything they've done overseas or aboard their ship, the USS Carl Vinson. It's for diving into the chilly Chesapeake Bay to save a motorcyclist. A little before 4 Saturday morning, a motorcycle rider crashed on the HRBT. State police say Brian Anthony Davis was going westbound on I-64. He hit a Jersey wall and went flying through the air, landing in the water. Some sailors arrived right after the crash. They jumped out of their car and wasted no time diving in to help. Now, the sailors actually managed to pull the man onto the rocks. One started performing CPR, and soon the rider began to cough up water. The sailors say they don't want to be called heroes. They say they were just helping out someone in need. Right now, the motorcycle driver is in critical condition.
That is something.
That is. Such quick thinking, and it's got to be scary to dive into the Chesapeake Bay like that.
Yeah, with the water temperature what it is right now. So we appreciate their modesty. Hats off to them.
Yeah, absolutely. With the economy struggling, many of us are looking for big success.
And success may lie in the city you live in. Coming up, the best places for businesses and career growth, and 3 Virginia cities make the cut. Plus a salmonella outbreak, over 200 cases. We'll tell you what health officials think is the cause. That is next.
And a chilly start to your day here at home, but it is the first day of spring break for many kids. Maybe you're taking them to Disney World. Check this out. Temperatures upper 60s, low and mid 70s all week long. Tell you about some warmer weather on our way coming up next.
Skycam 3 Traffic is brought to you by Traffics Cure SOV.
I can do this. I can stop.
My name is Lindsay, and I have SOV.
SOV, or single occupancy vehicle disorder, is not something to take lightly. If driving alone is damaging your health, your wallet, or the environment, Traffics can help you get on the road to recovery. With Traffics, there is a cure. Call 800-700-RIDE or visit curesov.com today.
I'm Joe. I'm Kevin. And I'm Nick, and we're the Jonas Brothers. Watch us perform live on The Early Show on CBS. Don't miss it.
Injured in an auto accident? Tell them you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line right now.
Steaming. It's never been used like this before.
We used an innovative way of steaming to create cafe steamers.
For restaurant-inspired recipes steamed fresh in your microwave, try Healthy Choice Cafe Steamers.
Stop! These mother hens think new egg beaters with yolk are real eggs, because they are. Now with a touch of yolk, but with 75% less cholesterol. New egg beaters with yolk. The real thing, only better.
When you buy a phone at Intellos Wireless, you'll notice something amazing. Intellos saves you a quick $35 with free activation, and you'll save $50 more with instant in-store rebates. No waiting. That's $85 of immediate savings. So it's kind of like you're finding money everywhere you look. Switch to Intellos today for free activation and instant rebates on Samsung and Motorola phones. Intellos, the best value in wireless, guaranteed.
Had a good time tonight.
Me too.
Hey, let me get your jacket.
Got a real storage problem? Call the Real Storage Experts. Call Public Storage at 1-800-44-STORE to get your first month for just $1. We're the leader in self-storage with everything you need to make storage easier and more convenient locations than anyone else. Call 1-800-44-STORE or click to get your first month for just $1 at your nearby Public Storage. The Real Storage Experts.
Hey, hi. Could you take all of these in for me, please?
All of them?
Well, it's the Boston cream pie and the apple turnovers and the white chocolate strawberries and the key lime pie.
So you need them let out?
No, in.
Out.
In.
Out.
No, in.
Yoplait Light. With 14 delicious flavors at 100 calories, it only tastes fattening.
Out?
Okay, I was just outside and then I came in, so if you could...
It's 6:42 this morning. We're following breaking news in Norfolk, where fire crews were battling a house fire on West 40th and Powhatan Avenue. Now, this is by Old Dominion University. The fire is out. When crews arrived, the house was fully engulfed. News Channel 3's Marie Cornell is live on the scene. Marie, what have you been able to find out?
Well, Juliet, as you mentioned, the fire is out, but fire crews are still out here checking out the hot spots and basically mopping up what was left of this morning's fire. We're told that firefighters saw heavy flames when they got here. The house was actually vacant. It's under construction, but the fire was so strong that it actually affected the houses right next door. Luckily, the families that lived in both of those houses were able to get out, and the houses only suffered minor damage. We're also told that there were no other injuries except for a firefighter who had very minor injuries. He wasn't even taken to the hospital, so it was very, very minor. As I mentioned, fire crews are basically mopping everything up. We're told that firefighters actually got a phone call from neighbors who noticed the smoke and the flames. So the good news is
fire is out. Mopping up is going on right now, and no one was injured. We'll have the very latest for you coming up in another few minutes. Reporting live in Norfolk, Marie Cornell, News Channel 3.
And thanks, Marie. Just after 6:43 now on a Monday morning. Weather and traffic on the threes. And forget about April showers. It's March showers around here. March is our third wettest month of the year after July and August when we get those big summertime thunderstorms. In March, we typically get a little bit more than 4 inches of rain and could add to those totals today just a little bit anyway. Slight chance of some showers around. Live look outside right now, and you do need clouds to give you rain. And we do have those clouds out there right now. Kind of a mix of clouds and sunshine starting out, but I think the clouds are going to thicken up later on this afternoon as a coastal storm system develops. Let's get a look right now at live Viper radar. No sign of the rain here at home. We've got dry conditions across Hampton Roads and northeastern North Carolina, but you look west of I-95 toward the western Richmond suburbs, and we see just a little bit of wet weather developing there, and I think that's going to stay there. In fact, some of that wet weather is producing some snow in the mountains of Virginia and North Carolina. But let me show you what likely will bring us that chance of some rain and clouds and some breezy conditions as well. An area of low pressure is going to develop off of the coast and kind of slide by. It's not going to get very close to us, but close enough to bring us windy conditions right around the coast, some clouds and a slight chance of some showers, especially for our friends on the Outer Banks. And then as we head toward tomorrow, late tomorrow and into Wednesday, the winds are going to shift around more to the south and southwest, and that will help warm us up. So we do have some much warmer weather on the way. Chance of wet weather today, 20% for the eastern shore and the peninsulas, 30% chance for the rest of Hampton Roads and across northeastern North Carolina. Temperatures not bad this morning. A little chilly, 37 right now in Newport News, 39 in Chesapeake. We're at 43 right now at the beach, mid-40s for Norfolk and Portsmouth and around the region. A little chillier to the north. Look at this, 31 right now, Wallops Island. A little warmer to the south. Upper 40s right now for Manteo and for Kill Devil Hills. So here's a look at your wind speeds, because really winds are going to be key, and in fact wind directions over the next couple of days. 12-mile-per-hour winds right now at the Coast Guard Station in Elizabeth City, 12 also at the Norfolk International Airport, 14-mile-per-hour winds in Portsmouth, and those winds will continue to pick up today from the north-northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That will keep us cool. Still a little bit cool tomorrow, although a bit warmer than today with winds from the northeast at 10 to 15. Then southwest winds on Wednesday. That is really key. That's going to warm us up nicely to around 70, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds on Wednesday, and then east-southeasterly winds on Thursday at 10 to 15. So here's what we can expect this afternoon. In your neighborhood, 53 around Cherry Grove, upper 40s around Dam Neck this afternoon, 51 for Holland. 51 also our forecast high for Norge. Upper 40s about the best we'll do for Pampa and Poquoson and Langley. 47 for Wachapreague on the eastern shore. 47 also our forecast high for Duck. Low and mid 50s for Frog Island and Conway. Your live Viper planning forecast shows around 50 on average today, then 55 tomorrow with lots of sunshine around. We warm up to 70 on Wednesday with a mix of clouds and sunshine, 60s and 70s to round out the work week, and then another shot of wet weather, maybe even a thunderstorm Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's check in with Bonnie Johnson now for a look at Skycam 3 traffic on this Monday morning.
I think some of you may have the day off because the commute hasn't been that bad for a Monday. Let's take a look behind me. You can see even coming in from Portsmouth to the downtown tunnel, really not bad for this time of the day. There is a disabled vehicle on the right-hand side if you're leaving Norfolk, but that's not really affecting anything whatsoever. Let's take a look at Providence Road. Again, really good going. No delays whatsoever near Providence Road and Twin Bridges. And we'll take a look over on the peninsula. That has been a little bit slow going as you head towards the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. You can see still backed up at Mallory, but really not anything abnormal for this time of the day. And I just wanted to give you a heads up that State Police told us there's a wheelbarrow in the left lane on 64 West before Fort Eustis. So if you're going to be in that area, be on the lookout for the wheelbarrow. I'm Bonnie Johnson, Skycam 3 Traffic.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. It's 6:47. There's a salmonella outbreak in Colorado. The number of suspected cases has already topped 200. So far, only 68 have been confirmed. Officials say 9 people have been hospitalized. Health officials believe the municipal water system is the source of the problem. They'll begin flushing it with a chlorine solution tomorrow. It could be several days before people can start using water from the tap. A new study has confirmed kids with weight problems will likely face major health issues down the road. A 30-year follow-up found heavy kids developed heart disease or diabetes even more than expected. The research adds to evidence it's never too early to get started on a healthy lifestyle.
If you're looking to be a big success in business, Forbes says go west and south. Raleigh, North Carolina tops the magazine's yearly list of best places for businesses and careers. Boise, Idaho, Fort Collins, Colorado, and Des Moines, Iowa also taking top spots. Richmond came in 7th. Rankings are based on the cost of doing business, job growth, and population. Charlottesville and Blacksburg made the magazine's best smaller metro areas. You could also move to Hampton Roads if you're looking for job opportunities.
That's right.
I think someone has recently done that. Welcome, you know.
Thanks.
As you can see, we have a new member to our morning crew, hometown girl Juliet Bickford, joining us every morning now.
Yeah, that's right. And all week long, we're taking a look back at my deep roots here in Hampton Roads. Coming up, Kurt and I take a stroll down Bickford Street.
Maybe chilly here at home, but a lot of you, it's the first day of spring break. Maybe you're taking the kids to Mexico, to Cancun. Look at that, temperatures in the mid and upper 70s all week long. I'll tell you about some warmer weather on the way for us coming up next.
NCAA March Madness is brought to you in HD by Navy Federal Credit Union.
The Navy trusts me with billion-dollar equipment. Yet when I needed a car loan, most lenders thought I was just some kid. So I went to Navy Federal.
Navy Federal. Membership counts.
It totally counts.
If you're hurt on the job, will you lose your paycheck? Call the Joel Bieber firm right now. 1-888-777-JOEL.
There's fun. Then there's 5 times the fun. It's Mazda's 5 to Drive sales event. Choose any one of these 5 fun to drive Mazdas and get a great low lease. That's great lease deals on 5 great Mazdas. Like the fun to drive Mazda 3i Touring for a low $199 a month lease for 24 months with $2,455 to at lease signing. The award-winning Mazda CX-7 and CX-9 have great offers too. Hurry, this event ends March 31st.
When my doctor told me I had to lower my cholesterol, I was shocked. I worried about the foods I'd have to eat. But you do what you have to.
My wife insists I eat whole grain oats to help lower my cholesterol. I made the commitment for her.
I was told eating certain foods can help lower my cholesterol. I guess it's a sacrifice I have to make.
Honey Nut Cheerio cereal tastes great and can help lower cholesterol.
No one said it would be easy.
Be happy, be healthy. Band-Aid brand flexible fabric bandages have flex weave material for a stretchable, comfortable fit. Stays on better to help you heal faster. From the brand you trust.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid helps heal me.
The elements outside are beyond your control. But day in and day out, a Trane system heats, cools, and even cleans the air inside your home perfectly. No matter what Mother Nature may throw at you.
Buy a qualifying Trane system now and get a rebate up to $1,200 plus 6 months, same as cash. Call 888-TRAIN-21 or visit Trane.com for a participating independent Trane dealer.
It's hard to stop a train.
Very special year for the Charles Barker automotive family. Our Toyota dealership is celebrating its 25th anniversary.
Right now, during our Toyota Fest, we're celebrating with Toyota customer cash up to $4,000 and interest rates as low as 0% for 60 months. And don't miss our 2009 Camry LEs for just $199 a month.
We've got some big surprises in store, so stop by and join the party. Charles Barker Toyota and Scion. We're celebrating 25 years of great car buying and service experiences every day. Laskin Road in Virginia Beach.
All right, coming up on 6:53 on a Monday morning. All right, so my kids get to sleep in. My wife, who's also a school teacher, they get to sleep in. So, you know, they're all hanging out last night, you know, and I'm like trying to get in bed early, and it's like...
You're not going to have it.
So, for all the kids who are, and folks, teachers that are out on spring break, how's the weather shaping up for them?
Yeah, not exactly spring-like today, but there is some really nice mild weather on the way for midweek. It's just going to be a little chilly and maybe a little damp today. Chance of a few showers as we look on live Viper radar. Out west of I-95, we're seeing just a few showers out there. Really, the concern for any widespread rain will be along the coast, and that is basically for the Outer Banks because of a developing storm system. And I think even then, we're talking few and far between as far as raindrops are concerned. For your morning commute, 40 degrees, mix of clouds and sunshine, cool temperatures. Clouds on the increase as we head toward lunchtime. Slight chance of a shower. We'll have that slight chance throughout the afternoon. We should top out around the 50-degree mark, and the winds start to pick up, especially later on this afternoon and evening. Slight chance of a shower as you make your way home from work, if in fact you do have to work today, and just a little bit breezy at that point. Live Viper planning forecast shows more sunshine tomorrow, mid-50s, so baby steps. And look at that, 70 degrees. So for spring break, Temperatures are very spring-like on Wednesday. And in fact, we're going to wrap up the work week that way on Thursday and Friday, and a chance of some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm for Saturday and into Sunday. All right, let's check in with Bonnie Johnson now for a look at Skycam 3 traffic.
Good morning again, everybody. Again, traffic not looking too bad at all on this day after Easter Monday. Let's take a look at the high-rise bridge, actually. You can see here at the foot of the high-rise bridge on I-64, really no delays whatsoever. Everything moving nice and smooth. And we'll take a look also at Newtown Road between Witch Duck and Newtown. Again, no delays on 264 east or west. And the Berkeley Avenue, really, 464 at Berkeley Avenue. If you're coming into downtown Norfolk, you are good to go. Want to remind you at 1 o'clock this afternoon, there is a bridge lift at the Coleman, but other than that, you are set for your Skycam 3 traffic. Have a great day.
Thank you, Bonnie. All right, 6:54. Now you're saying, all right, we have a new face here, but for some folks, really not a new face. This is a homegirl here, but they used to say on that TV show Cheers that you want to go where everybody knows your name, and for you, Juliet, Hampton really is that place.
That's right. My family's lived there for several generations. You could say a lot of people there know the Bickford name.
So we're walking along what?
Bickford Street.
All right. So how cool is it having a street named after you?
Yeah, you know, I remember being a little girl, and this is in Phoebus, and we went to school in Phoebus, and driving down the street and saying, "Hey, Mom, stop, that's our street, why don't we live there?" And so I remember thinking that was pretty cool, but my father tells me that it was named after my great-grandfather, and I'm not sure exactly when, but it's pretty fun. Not a very big street, but still cool, I think, nonetheless.
So you'd pop over Hardee's.
That's right. It is next door to the Hardee's, which is the landmark if you need it.
Yeah, so if you look for Bickford Street, it's right behind the Hardee's.
Get fries, a chocolate shake, and come on down Bickford Street.
Take a stroll down Bickford Street.
I probably won't be here when you come because it doesn't take very long to walk down Bickford Street.
You know, there's a William Street here in Hampton Roads.
Oh, really?
I'm now staking claim to it.
Why not?
There's no connection. All right, so it was your great-grandfather who was mayor.
Mayor of Hampton for 25 years, and that's why that street was named after him. And you've been taking a little trip down memory lane with me in Hampton, and we're going to show a lot of that.
You know, the Bickford Bridge.
That's right.
Go to your old school stomping grounds.
Yeah, we've got lots of fun stuff coming up.
All right, well, 6:56 now. You're watching News Channel 3 on a Monday morning.
Skycam 3 traffic is brought to you by Bank of Hampton Roads.
The Civic Hybrid from Honda. Now everybody knows it uses very little of this, while giving you a whole lot of these. An EPA estimated 45 miles per gallon highway, as a matter of fact. And in the process, saving a bunch of that, without sacrificing those, which makes you very, you know. And the best way to see all the limited time Honda offers is to go to Yahoo and search Shop Honda. And then come see us. But hurry, these offers won't last long.
When tornadoes threatened Hampton roads.
There is the potential for some very severe weather. This is where you're going to get your warning, folks, from Live Viper radar.
Trust News Channel 3 to stay on the air.
We're going to continue to stay on until the danger has passed.
Showing you a view of the storm no one else can offer. Live in 3D.
Spin it around here and show you that rotation.
Warning you first.
It is a tornado warning.
When people's lives are in danger, your families, your neighbors. News Channel 3 and Viper meteorologist will be there every time.
Okay, Dad.
Looks good.
There you go.
Thank you.
If only caregivers had caregivers. Fortunately, Walgreens has a variety of special services that make taking care of loved ones easier, whether they're near you or far away. Ask your pharmacist for details.
It's a new day at your Chrysler dealer, and there's no better time to get Chrysler 300. Get the best protection in the business, our lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited mileage, and get better value with no extra charge dual DVDs on Town & Country Signature Series, or 0% financing for 60 months on Sebring Convertible, Pacifica, and Aspen. But the Chrysler New Day sales event won't last long, so you'd better hurry.
Do you owe $5, $6, even $8,000 or more? Hall Automotive is ready to pay off your trade during the big payoff event. Shop 5,000 new Hall vehicles, the largest selection, with payments from $99 a month, and get the big payoff. Up to $8,000 to pay off your trade when you buy a Hall vehicle at our low volume price through Monday at Hall Automotive. Remember, if you didn't get the Hall price, you didn't get the best price.
There's no fiber in this.
Manager. Fiber One honey cluster cereal, that's really good.
Right, and if it tastes good, there's no fiber.
It's actually got about half a day's worth of fiber in it.
So
right on the box.
right on the box. Okay.
Honey, touch of brown sugar, crunchy clusters.
Right, any twigs?
Twigs, no. Delicious, yes.
Right, so where's the fiber?
Maybe it's hiding in the honey clusters.
Rethink fiber with Fiber One.
All right, News Channel 3 staying on top of this house fire on West 40th and Powhatan Avenue.
The house was vacant. We're told it was under construction. The fire spread to 2 neighboring buildings. The people living in those homes were able to get out safely. One firefighter did suffer some minor injuries, and we'll have more on this fire tonight at 5.
Yeah, so this is near Old Dominion University, and we will have another update for you on this fire in about 25 minutes. All right, thanks so much for joining News Channel 3 this morning.
All right, and now we're going to head to New York for the early show.
Breaking news overnight, a grim milestone in Iraq. 4 American soldiers are killed by a roadside bomb, and the death toll now hits 4,000 in the 5-year-old war. Floodwaters continue to threaten several states in the Midwest in what may be the worst flooding in 25 years. Angry shareholders at the bankrupt investment firm Bear Stearns appear to have won a consolation prize. A huge new offer from J.P. Morgan Chase sweetens the deal. And look into my eyes. A supermarket thief hypnotizes his victims and makes off with much more than a loaf of bread. All that and more early this Monday morning, March 24th, 2008. Good morning, I'm Harry Smith along with Julie Chen and Maggie Rodriguez. CBS News Chief Foreign Correspondent Lara Logan is going to have the latest from Baghdad on the ever-rising death toll. And also ahead in just a couple of minutes, we're going to hear from New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson in a surprise endorsement of Barack Obama that has sparked a brand new war of words. Aides to Hillary Clinton, one has even called him Judas for what he's describing as Richardson's betrayal. That coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Also ahead this morning, call it Citizens Revenge. This is a new website that's called Rate My Cop. It gives the name and badge numbers of 140,000 police officers nationwide and a rating that's based on comments posted by anybody who wants to. Law enforcement is outraged over this. We'll speak with the website's creator and a member of the police force.
And 16-year-old Chloe Marshall is proving you don't have